Need to open other boxes are in here. So you just pull up all the tape. Inside the crate is your exhibit toolbox that you'll need later. First thing you do, in your booth you're going to have a short table that's 6 foot long and 2 countertops that will go on the outside of your booth. Now in here you have this, which is the guts of your exhibit. You have this, these up here for the moment. This is very easy, just watch your fingers, open it up, and all you're gonna do is put that in there on that side, and then you do the same thing over here on this side. And then you have your base. Inside the up bag are the rest of the little legs, which is what your display sticks to. You're going to put them together very easily. This is the top with these 2 hooks. These go on like, this goes in there like that. This is the tricky part. One goes on the outside back here. You have to line these up so they hook onto these little tabs back here, because if they're not solid on here, your display will fall off. So what you're going to do is I usually start up at the top and just kind of slide them down, lining it up with the little notches all the way down to the bottom. Okay, see, I missed. So that's the wrong way to do it. Let's see if I can do this again. Line it up. There we go. And sometimes you just gotta move it and kick it. Well, I missed one. So we do it again. There we go. All right. And there are 5 of these. So you're gonna do it all on the back over here. Same thing, line it up. I usually just use my foot as a guide. There. Ah. There we go. The back of it, we're gonna go like this, line it up. I use my foot as a guide to get it on all the tracks. And there, it's on. Back, slide it up a little high, line it up, slide it straight down. I missed. There we go. And one more. Again, make sure these little hooky things are on the top. There we go. Now is when you lift it up and put it on your small 6 foot table. It goes, I guess this is concave, so you're gonna lift it up, put it on your table, so it's centered on the table. Then inside here are your panels. You have 2 black ones with hooks on either side. You take the hook. Trust me, do this on the table, because if you put this together, then you try to lift this up, all your panels will fall off. Okay, so what you're going to do is line this up, the black one, with the very first hook. This is higher than it normally is, so it'll take a minute. There we go. And you put it on the first part of the magnetic strip. See, there's 2 pieces. Line it up with the first part of the magnetic strip. Then you're going to have to go around the back and do the same thing. You're going to hook it on the very first hook out here, you might want to come around here, Keely. On the very first hook in the back, and just press it down. There's your first panel. Then you take the center ones and do the same thing in here. This goes on the outside hook. This goes on the very first hook. Line up your magnets. There you go. You hook this one on the outer hook out here. And there you go. Now that's your booth. Taking it down is just as easy. You pull off all your panels. Lay them like this. The graphics have to go on the inside. If you put them on the outside, they tend to get scratched like that. Pull all your panels down. They go just like that. You're going to roll them up. Put them back in your case. They open up. Now you take these down, pull your table off, put it on the floor, or if you don't have room, taking it down, you can leave it on the table. You just slide these off. Be very careful when you put this down, because once you release these bars, especially the second bar, and all you're doing is there's a little button up here. Whoa. You're pressing the button and separating them, just like that. When you get to the second one, just be very careful, because again, it's going to collapse immediately. Watch your fingers, let it go. Put all these back in your case. There's a little Velcro thing. Seal it shut. This goes into the center of your panels. I also suggest that ahead of time, in here is all your supplies. Ahead of time, pull off all your tape that you're going to need to ship it back. Just make 4 or 5 really long strips. Put this back in here, close the case. Lock this little doohickey, but this is when you need the tape because the lock is not the best. And all you're going to do around the seam of the crate is just seal it like that. Go all the way around on both sides. This little seam, just like that. Take a piece, put it over the lock, and then do one long one like this on each side, which also helps keep it sealed. And then that's it.